The beginning part of writing a trailer is kind of similar to the beginning part of writing themes for a movie. I'm just sort of trying to create something that gives me a picture in my head. This is where it starts, in my studio here in Venice, California. This is my laboratory. This is where I dig deep and spend a lot of time by myself, just screwing around with stuff and trying to get it to a place where I know what the idea is. I'll normally take a tiny little fragment of something and I'll play it around. I'll quite often use different instruments at the early stages because I try not to get too pulled into one way of doing things. I start with my synths or my cellos or whatever it is I'm writing with at that point. For me, finding an idea that I can really run with, that I can start to see limitless possibilities for, that's the key to everything. And those ideas don't always come when I'm in the studio. I could be out walking around, I could be sitting drinking a coffee. And that's why I like having my studio here. I'm close to the beach and I really love the water. It's good for clearing my head. And finding that spark that suddenly ignites a vision in me is the really, really exciting thing. It's so important that I can then start to see all these possibilities. That's when I'll start then knocking something around on whatever instrument I'm writing on and knead it around and put it upside down and backwards, and I'll try it on a million different sounds. We're here at Air Lyndhurst in London, which used to be an old church and is now one of the best orchestral recording studios, I think, in the world. We came here because I love the players. The sound we get here is fantastic, and when I'm in Los Angeles writing, I know that when I'm writing this stuff, I know what it's going to sound like when I come here, and I trust everyone, and it's good for, it's fun to come here. I've been working on this set of writing for about a year, or well, on and off for about a year and a half. After today, which will be the last day in this, this process, tomorrow I start working on Oliver Stone's new movie, which is due out early next year. So that's what I'll be turning my attention to, which again will be a completely different process from doing these trailers, but somehow there'll be something similar in that I'll be looking for that spark that makes me want to go forward and do it again every day. Had a lot of fun. It's been really good fun making these tracks, and I'm actually really looking forward to everyone hearing it and seeing what's up with it.